Hi everyone, happy holidays. We are just finishing up our Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I know we had all kinds of things. And our sales are just about over. I would hope that if you're looking at a new sewing machine, you're gonna really come in and take a look during these big sale events. We have in front of me this great, beautiful Janome M17 that I'm going to do a block. I want to show you how to put a tile block together. I did a lot of these tile blocks, some of the very similar designs, and I loved them last year. I gave them away. So I have a couple of tips and ideas for you that I think if you're doing any of these embroidery quilts, that will help you. And I've got some clips on here and a couple of things that I want to show you. But don't hesitate to sign up for this wonderful, wonderful event that's coming up. Kate Quinn, not Kathy Quinn, she's coming too, but Kate Quinn is coming here on December 8th and 9th. It's a Friday, Saturday. It is, I'm going to be, I hope I can be there. I have something that weekend, but I'm hoping I can do it. I know my daughter Debbie's going to be there, and quite a few people that I have talked to are real excited about it because it's quilting with rulers and showing you how fun and easy that it is to do. We're going to have these M17s in the room, and we have in the new M8 from Janome that has the accurate stitch regulator. It's ASR, they call it, that they've just put on their quilting machines that we just are having a ball with. So I hope you can come and try it out. Janome's a wonderful machine. You'll see some really great techniques on it with this Kate Quinn. She's actually from Wesley Rulers, and she's going to show you how quick and easy on, and now you can do this, of course, on other brands of machines too, but we just are being sponsored by this event with Janome, so we're going to have a really good time. And don't hesitate, it is filled up very quickly. We do have a couple of spots left, and just give the store a call and we'll be able to get you in, and you'll be doing some of the fun things that I am here today. Now, you remember, I hope some of you do last year, that I made a bunch of these embroidered tile quilts. I did them in my multi machine. This one I've actually been doing on this because it's got such a big hoop. I can do a couple of them at the same time without rehooping. And you can see that I've got quite a few of them done right now. And I do have Merry and Bright in the back. I'm going to show that in another video. I've done that before, but I want to show you different techniques because it doesn't have to be holiday. You could do this for the summer ones. There's a Serenity one. There's just some absolutely beautiful ones. The ones I'm doing here are from OESD. If you belong to their Spree Club, you can join it through our store. It's just a wonderful program. I actually belong to it. And you go on our website, and this is how we get the credit for it. If you go directly to OESD, we will not get any credit. It's the exact same price for you, whether you go to OESD or you come to our website. So you go onto our website, LindaZ.com, and you go to the bottom of the first page, and you'll see a little butterfly there. It'll tell you, I think it says OESD Designs or Embroidery Designs. You click on that butterfly, and it'll take you directly to the OESD site, and then we'll get credit for whatever it is that you're ordering. I can't thank you enough. So many of you, Bev, Nadia, Michelle, I mean, so many of you, I should have a list of your names, have been ordering from this, and I really, really do appreciate it. We also have a new embroidery design collection in the store that's kind of cool too, where you put your own USB in. So if you're able to frequent our store, come in and we'll show it to you. Let's get started because I want to show you this great magnifier. Isn't this fun? So this HP plate, high performance, it's a professional plate, also has, and you'll see there's a little hole on kind of on the left side. When you are sewing on any sewing machine that has a front load like this, when you can get your needle to stitch on the left side, you're always going to have a better stitch control. And you know why? Because the bobbin thread is coming up there at the same exact place. And I know I'm not an engineer, so I'm trying to explain it in layperson's terms, but I've seen this happen on some of our other machines, and when you get this stitch like that, it really is a beautiful stitch. The other thing that they've done is they've taken this foot, this is a 1/4 inch foot, and you can kind of see the little lines that they've got here, and they've moved that right exactly to the left, so the little opening is right there. And that's what's so cool about it. You'll see that when I start to sew here, these lines are going to go right over this particular place. Now, the other thing that I want to explain, these are tiles that I have put together, and you can see that this is going to be a part of the tree. And if I bring it back up here, Nick, you can probably get that from there. You can see I haven't sewn this together yet. I've sewn some of it, but not all of it. Because again, I've done this is probably my 3rd one. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful little design that I just think it's fun and it's happy and just makes you smile. So again, I hope that you'll try some of these, because those of you that have been doing them for a long time, I'll do another real quick video just showing you how to put blocks together. Maybe 5 minutes, Nick, if we can do that maybe the following week. And this particular block right here, you can see, now I've got the clips on it, so it's not going to show it, but they're all going to line up perfectly. And what I've done is this is one section, this is going to be another section, and if you look, I've got 4 blocks in one section. 4 blocks over here. I haven't put them all there because I have a bunch of them made. They were just fun to do, and you can see I have a whole bunch more that are all, I label them on the back with a number, so it's like putting together a puzzle, and then I know exactly where to put them. But you can see these 8 blocks were put together. Then these 8 blocks, I can explain it right now, we don't even have to do another video. And then 8 over here and 8 over here, and you're going to be done. So again, what I'm trying to show you is just a little tip on how to put these blocks together. There's 2. I've already sewn the 2 together here and the 2 together here. Now I'm going to sew the 2, so we'll have 4. And many of you have a walking foot on your machine. I'll try and show you maybe on another machine in another video how the walking foot is really nice when you're putting together things like that. Or even if you're not putting this real heavy together, I'll show you a strip. I like to do, I forget, this is about, it looks like about 2 inches. I don't know, I just cut it out. And when I do this, you can see this has got a really nice lever for raising and lowering your presser foot. I'm up too high here to use the knee lift lever, but I use it all the time at home. And you have 2 screens here. You have one over here and one over here. And what's so great about this is that it's right in front of you, so I don't even have to reach over here. I've got everything right here that I can do. So I'm going to go and hit that down button, and I'm going to go ahead and sew. And you can see that I'm guiding this foot right along the edge. I'm just making a strip for a quilt. And you can see it's going to match up just perfectly. And I don't have any pins or clips or anything on here because it's just going to be a perfect, see how it lines up absolutely perfect at the end. Let's go off the end. Take my little scissor and clip it. And you can see that it's kind of a fun Tula fabric. And you can see that this stitch is just as pretty on the front and the back. I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful stitch. And it just went right through. They call it a plaid matcher, and there's just all kinds of things. And I'm going to go ahead and sew this. And you can see, do you see how that started out? Just boom, it just took it right through. I don't even have a walking foot on. I could, but this is just so much better. It just works so nice. And I'm going along this brown line on the side to the left. I don't want to go to the right because, of course, then that line will show when I open this up. There's one other thing now. I'm going to go up here and go slower. And I do have a wonderful little lever right here that I can move fast and slow. When I'm not filming, I'm doing it pretty fast, but I'm trying to go a little slower. I want you to see how heavy this is. It's going through right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going through 8 layers of fabric right now because of the stabilizer that's on there too. And I mean, I could not even touch it. The only reason I'm touching it is just to guide it. And you can see how beautiful that stitch is going through. Now this is a little different than your regular quilting because, of course, not for the technique, but for the width of the fabric. Now you can see I can just sew right off of that. You notice this is a lot wider. And the reason that it's wider is that I took, when this was finished, and pressed this and then took this wonderful little pressing tool that opens up those seams very flat. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to open them up. And you can see here, do you see how perfectly that matched? You've got everything perfectly matched there. What I'll do next, and you've seen this, if you haven't seen my videos on this before, go back and look at them. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of what type of stitch you use when you put these heavy pieces together. And again, even if you're not using a heavy piece, just a little, strip, the HP foot is just a wonderful one to use. One last thing that I want to show you while I'm over here is that when you are putting these together, and I know you know what I'm going to say, I use the Laura Star. I love this Laura Star iron. It is one of the best on the market, and that's how I get this beautiful flat seam. It's just absolutely fabulous. And during our, Nick, what's the next sale? Is it a red Sunday or a red Monday or a red Friday? We do have a wonderful Christmas sale coming up. And from what I've heard, this Laura Star is on sale. There is no, and I know you know I'm talking about it, you think I'm selling it, but I love it. I could not be without my Laura Star, and I've had it for many, many years. It's one of the best tools in my sewing area that I've ever worked with. I hope that this has helped you to give you a little bit of a tip. I've got some other ones. I'm going to show you a binding on one of these videos that is done with the embroidery quilting, and it's a little bit different binding than we've done before. So I hope you'll like that. Tune in to our channel, subscribe if you haven't, and hope to see you next week.